The girl simply reached out to grab the ladder, but she nearly plummeted from a terrifying height of 10,000 meters. Staring down into the seemingly bottomless abyss of death, her mind went blank. She desperately wanted to return to the ground, but her best friend above kept urging her on. Left with no choice, the girl closed her eyes, adjusted her breathing, and continued climbing. Little did she know that due to years of neglect, the signal tower's rusty metal components had become fragile and weak. With each step they took, the screws on the ladder loosened a little more. After a heart-stopping 2-hour climb, the pair reached a small platform halfway up the tower, but this was not their destination. The very top of the tower was their ultimate goal. Faced with a ladder lacking any safety measures, the girl's legs began to tremble. One misstep could send her plunging into the abyss below. At her friend's repeated urging, she mustered her courage, stood up, and gave the ladder a firm shake. Seeing no obvious issues, she finally dared to follow her friend's footsteps and climb higher. At this point, she could only hold her breath and constantly remind herself to stay calm. However, as the girl struggled to overcome her fear and continue climbing, her friend above, seeking a thrill, began vigorously shaking the ladder. Unaware that this action would send them into the depths of death, the girl, who should have reached the top in mere minutes, endured a grueling half-hour climb due to her overwhelming fear. Noticing the girl's exhaustion, her friend, who had already reached the summit, tried to pull her up. Unexpectedly, the ladder suddenly swayed, nearly causing the girl to fall. Fortunately, the safety rope provided support, and with her friend's help, the girl finally made it safely to the top. However, as they finished taking photos and prepared to descend, they discovered that climbing back down seemed as daunting as ascending to the heavens. To ensure safety, the girl slowly extended her foot to step on the ladder below, while her friend held onto her from above, believing they would quickly and smoothly return to the ground. But just as the girl had climbed down a few steps, an accident occurred.